Right, good morning fisher people. I'm Alan Nosh from Fish on TV. It is Tuesday the 15th of November. Miserable day. And you are joining me at Lodge Farm Fisheries and we are fishing. I forgot what to call it. Which pond, which lake is it now? Because I've not fished it before, folks. I've not fished it. These guys, they absolutely love it. And they've been bagging up on it. It's called the San Martin. So these have got a bit of an advantage over me. They absolutely love it here. They've asked for this pond again. So I couldn't tell you where the best pegs are because everybody's caught plenty of fish. It's carp and F1s, but today, what a day. I'm not looking forward to fishing in this lot. It's cold, it's breezy, and it's persisting it down. Right, I'm going to get my stuff on. It's a cracking fisheries this. Lads love it here. There's 22 of us. It's 31 peg lake I think. Let's see how we get on, eh? Let me get my stuff on, get the draw done and see how we get on today. I'll get the best footage I can. It's not going to be the best because I'll just have to see how I get set up, so see you at the draw.
Frank, I've got it up here, so right, okay mate. Get off. Anyone you want? 10. Ooh. Oh no, again. Ooh, what a flyer.
It's incredible what a 10.
An incredible 10.
He's read about him.
Comes out. And he says it's a rare form of gout. He says I've only ever seen it twice before. I said, oh.
Which corner now? Which corner? Oh no, 15's in. We've got 15. Let's see that's the Whipples. Top team. Here, money. Next to Tony again.
Nobody in 30?
Yeah, it's 31 in though.
31. Is that a corner peg? 31? I thought they're only 30 pegs. Oh no, there's 32 pegs, isn't there? Yeah, because there's 16 on far side.
Peg 29 for me, folks. I'll do my best to record. It's all that, Frank.
I'll get two decent fish back in.
Right, folks. Well, we're all set up. You what, sorry? Oh no, I haven't. I'll have a look, see what I've got. Right then folks, here we are, all set up. Okay mate, we've got 3 minutes left. I'm already all set up. Here's the lake, let's have a look at the lake first. Peg 29 I'm on. Got my mate Glue here with fish topping all over at shop here. We've got Jeff and Ringer, Jack. Where's Mr. Incredible? Can't see Mr. Oh, that's Mr. Incredible with Brolly up over there. We've got Chris Wiles, we've got Kev the Paceman and Franny. All this lot love this lake. Apparently it's full of 2 to 3 pound carp, F1s, eyed and all sorts of stuff. So it's quite breezy, horrible day. My plan, I've gone on a top 2 and 2 here, found a lovely spot at about 5 foot. Anything further out I'm going to use bomb and pellet or bomb and corn and method. I'm down here. I found a lovely spot about 3 foot just away from this. It's very rubbly here and it drops off, it's all over the place. And then I've got an area that's, it drops off really quick there, but I've just come to 3 foot bit there and I'm happy with that. Baits, here we go. I've softened some 4 mils up here to feed. For the hook, for the margin, for the bomb. I've got micros, a couple of different colours in, micros and ground bait, a few maggots and a bit more ground bait. Wafters, catapult. That's it, I'm going to keep it simple as that. I don't know a lot about it, I'm not going to complicate it. I've just seen a cat pop its head out over there, smack in front of Chris Wiles. Let's get that off. So let me get the camera set up, let's get fishing. Don't know what to expect, I don't know what's going to win it today. I know 183 won it when it was a lot warmer. I'm guessing, I'm going to go for, 1 minute to go, I'm going to go for £100. There's a chance of £100, but the weather's changed, you just never know folks. So I'm going to say 80 to £100. Right, there we go. I'll get as much footage as I can. It's going to be on the Brolly here. looking down, so I don't think it's going to be great. I'll do my best. Well, I've been going about half an hour. I've had a few little indications. Chris has had a couple of small ones. I think Gluey's had one. I've not seen anybody catch anything opposite me. Let's have a look what kind of fish they are. I've not gone heavy or anything. I've 013 bottom, a 16 LWG, and a soft pellet. And I've gone really cautious with the feed, as it is getting to that time of year. So I've not got any bullying gear on. Just steady away and just feel my way in. I've started feeding a few pieces of corn in front of me at about 14 or 15 metres. I'm guessing that's probably the long pole line, but it's just blowing a bit too much. Nobody's gone for a long pole today. It is blowing. Don't look it, but it is blowing. I'm not in any rush to get it in, because nobody's bagging like crazy. Quite lively though. Jack's into one opposite. Oh, it's a decent scrap up, folks. Like I said, I don't know this venue, I don't know how big these fish are, but all I can say is this is a mighty battle up, folks, mighty. Yeah, Franny was telling me earlier, he says they do go like crazy. I must admit, he's putting up more of a scrap than I thought, because I don't think he's massive. As soon as you try and lift it, away he goes. Get your pole down and glides in, but as soon as you lift it like that, get away again. I'm going to come up this time. Nope. Just so we were thinking about coming up, and he started swishing his tail like crazy. And we're not speed fishing today, folks, so I don't see the point. He's trying to get onto the platform. Is he going to get his head up? No, he's still trying. Yeah, I'll tell you what, for that size of fish, he's put one hell of a battle up. Ah, very nice fish. I would say he's about £4. 3.5 to £4. Nice start, folks, nice start. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. The only problem when you've got a brolly up, it gets in the way. Right, what are we? An hour and a half in. I've got about £18. The fish are sort of between £1.5 and £4. And I would say other people's got about the same sort of stamp. I'm not sure how many ringers had. Because the bites are tiny, so I'm not really having a right good look round. But Chris keeps catching one or two to my right. Tony keeps getting one or two. And I've noticed there's a few fish since we've been fishing now started to show themselves just about where that coot is. Well, not coot, moor hen, water hen as we used to call them. Which is the sort of pinging line for my corn. I caught one fish earlier where I had to take a rig out of it. Loads of line everywhere, it ruined my hook length. I hate changing hook lengths when you've got confidence in the hook that you've got on. I swapped it, I put another one on. It kinked all the line. It's been in that fish for ages because it's black. So I've got that off it. Nice one, Nosh. And Jeff's just getting absolutely drenched. I mean, I'm not dry, but hey, bless him, he's sat there. And it's been awful. It's going to rain all day, folks. And it's going to be 15 to 18 mile an hour winds, which doesn't sound like a lot. It looks calm here, but you look to my right, it's got to be horrible down there. I can't believe how these fish are scrapping, it's ridiculous. I've just started introducing a few 4 mils, softened 4 mils. If I don't get a bite, I'll just put a few micros in, just like a little nugget. I think we've mentioned it a few times. A better sized fish, I think, this. It was gliding there while I had my rod down. As soon as I pole, as soon as I lifted it up, he's put his nose down. There, look, you see him gliding. This is why we keep his pole low, because they tend to come in easier than when you lift the pole up. With only having light gear on, there's no rush because nobody's absolutely bagging. Let's see if we can get everyone with hook. Again, you see he's away again as soon as you lift it up. Tells me he's not quite ready. The harder you pull, the harder they pull. And this brolly's a bit of a pain. I'm trying to guide the fish over to my left slightly. Ooh, you thought about it. Is he going to come this time? Yep. There we go, folks. Take your time. No need to bully him and they will glide in. Because I can't lift me pole right up. It's a bit awkward getting the fish out. A bit better fish, that one. It's probably one of the bigger ones. Nice stamp fish. Let's see if he'll behave. Let's have a look at him. They're lovely fish, them. They'll be a good £4. So we're happy with them, folks. Well, we're hoping that might go straight away, folks, but it hasn't. What a slight indication there. I think that's I think that's a liner, because it sort of went down and held, moved about, and then come back up. So I'm guessing that was probably a liner. That was a bite. That was definitely a bite. Missed it. I'm guessing that was probably, I'll have a look, make sure my pellet's on. I'm guessing that was probably an F1. Because I have had an F1. Oh, there we go, look. Oh, that's blowing a hoolie. There's plenty of fish in here. So if you've got a club and you fancy a decent day's fishing in the summer, I'm sure, I mean, I couldn't make it in summer months, but they were all catching like £100, all of them. I think 183 or 186 won it, there we go. Positive by that. That was the difference between the one that I didn't strike at and the one I missed, and that one, straight under. Probably about as positive a bite as I've had. Although Tony's into one. Yeah. There's a few gone up feeder, or bomb. I think this wind's sorting one or two out, because it ain't nice, folks, it ain't nice. Ah, he's going a bit. Come on, sunshine, come back. There we go, he's just chilling out a little bit. Keep that pole low. Oh, Ringer's saying Nosh is getting a few. Right, is he going to come to the top, or is he going to want to go? He's wanting to go a bit. Oh, I can't get it there with that bloody body's in the way. I could have probably scooped him. And I'm just looking at Tony, and he's like mine, steady away. Tony's is absolutely peasant, but he's got his pole up like this. And as you can see then, as I did that, it wanted to go. Don't get me wrong, you've got to lift it at some point. And we just keep trying him, but he's just lost it. There we go, another fish just topped on my corn bomb line, corn stroke pellet bomb line, method line, whatever you want to call it, folks, whatever you want to call it. Give him another go, see if he's ready. No, not quite. I'd love him to come up just there. Oh, he thought about it, but he's kiting off to the right. Because I can't get my handle to the left. Right, I did get it, folks. It was about a £4. We were doing a SIM card repair, so I had to let it repair. Right, a little block end feeder with some ground bait and micros in, and a piece of corn. Just to encourage them a little bit, because they seem to like the micros, so I have tried the method and I did have a touch. just gone in just to give this line a rest down here. Just gone in with this, tried the bomb, nothing. I tried the method earlier, nothing. So I just thought I'd try where I've been frying corn. So to just give it a go and just put a small little 15-gram feeder on, block end feeder, with small amount of micros and a bit of ground bait. Just see if you can encourage a bite. And that's the second cast I've had with it, and it went round after about 3 minutes, so quite happy with that. I'm just going to rest this for, well, I've rested it for 10 minutes so far, and I'm going to have another look on it. I'm going to feed down here in my margin shortly. I'm probably about a yard away. It's too shallow, it's really rocky, too shallow for this time of year for me. I found about 3 foot. We've got 2 hours to go, and I'm going to put some bait down. I've got a feeling, I'm just looking around, one or two's catching quite close in. Nobody's fishing long because of this wind, and everybody that wants to fish further out's gone on rod as well. So I'm going to put some bait down there a little bit earlier than I normally would, because I've got a funny feeling, looking at where people like Ringer's catching quite close in, I might get a few earlier than I normally would. I just think it feels like one of those lakes, don't know why. Like Chris has gone at margin now already. And there is 1 or 2 fish knocking about short down here, but it's gone funny. I bumped 4 off, bites were slowing up, so I just thought it needs a little rest. So I'm resting that, having a look out there. Oh, that was a massive line. I had to lift that. Oh dear, I could not lift it because it had 2 good tugs as well. So I thought it was a bloody line. Damn it! So I'm trying to it's getting difficult to get these pieces of corn accurate as well. Oh, they've stayed absolutely perfectly straight. I can't believe that. I wanted them to blow right a little bit, but I'll go over them. They've been blowing 2 or 3 yards to the right, so I can't believe they stayed straight. So I'm going to go over them, just slightly at the back of them. See if we can get 1 or 2 on this. I think definitely, from what I've seen so far, it's a pole day today. I've seen 1 or 2 come out on rod, but not loads. Yeah, liner, and then it just sort of went like this. Yeah, like I'm getting a liner now. I know you can't see, folks, but it's just a slight. So that's telling me they're probably near the corn. Let's just hope we can pick 1 or 2 up here while I'm resting this line. Oh, I need to put 4 on there. So just over £30. A couple of hours to go. I don't think it's fished. I think it's fished a little bit hard, which is what I would expect. Tone is just into one now. He's just got one out of his margin. So definitely feed that down there, get back onto this line, pick a few up from there, and I think I'll probably end up alternating those 2 lines from what I've seen. I was hoping, after keeping feeding out there, I was hoping for a nice run of fish. Oh, and Tony's just lost another one. I did bump 4 off down here. Not sure whether they're hooked properly or what. Same hook. Same setup, just hook pulls. The ones I have been hooking, apart from the odd one, have been right on the edge of the top lip, so it tells me the rig's set right, and the bites just little taps, apart from the odd 1 or 2 that melt it. So there we go, folks, £31. I think we're going to need quite a bit more than that. I've not been able to watch anybody down there. I think me and Chris, I think Ringer's doing quite well. No idea how Mr. Incredible's doing. Turned up in his t-shirt this morning. Incredible stuff. Right, there we go. I was hoping that might go round while you're on. Oh. Got some new falling in then. Go on, go round with these fishy people. No, he's not doing it. He's not doing it. Right, there we go. That's your update. There's fish out there. There's another one just topped a little bit beyond where I've chucked it. And I'll tell you what I would be trying today, if it wasn't this windy, I would definitely try the waggler, sort of like a deep shallow. Probably a foot or so off the bottom. I've got a feeling that might work. Might have worked today if it hadn't been this windy. But I don't know this lake, I might be wrong. Right, over and out. Well, the heavens are just open. It just about stopped. I thought, oh, lovely. Wind calmed down. Just as it gives us some false pretenses, folks. It's just started again. Right, I'm up to £37-ish. Could be wrong. Just started to get one or two bites on this short line again. A little bit quicker. I mean, I've been waiting sort of 10 minutes in between bites. I've just had a couple. One small one about £4. Not gone into margin yet. And I just started feeding one or two more 4 mils. But I'm still not convinced they want loads of bait. Because I know some of these lads chuck it in quite heavy. And I'm not, because I've seen people catching, like I'm just watching them now and they're chucking handfuls in, and I'm not so sure whether that's the right way. I'm not convinced. I could be wrong, I could be completely wrong. I could probably be missing out on twice as many fish by not feeding as much, but there's one thing I do know. Once it's in, you can't take the lot out and your peg's gone. So I'm catching steady away. Ringer's catching steady away. I think he might have a few more than me. I think I've got a few more than Chris and Tony either side of me. Come on. Yeah, I thought you were going to come up then, folks. See, he's not massive, but God, man, you can see him, they're waggling their tail like crazy. Who's that again? Who is he? Oh, it's Andy Kinder. Andy Kinder's. Best ring him back. I'll phone you back, Andy. I've got a fish on. Trying to be mighty. Come on, can we glide him in? Is he going to stay up there? Is he going to stay up? I don't want him over there because I can't get me landing net down there. Because Brolly's will bloody way. Gotcha. Yeah, nice little fish. Tell you what, on all this light, these little thin hooks, it's hard to see them. Oh yeah, you're on. Well, it's just getting stronger as this short line at minute. Compared to how it's been all day, that's literally been in a few seconds. I'm up to £47 now. Jeff's starting to catch one or two. Whoa, slow down, boy. I said slow down. You just love it, don't you? It's brilliant. It's just ace to be on bango. It's absolutely lashing it down. Looks like we're going to get a right downpour. And I'm loving it. It's ace, isn't it? Sat here trying to catch fish. Brilliant. It's what it's all about, folks. It's what it's all about. The ringer's been catching well. I don't know how anybody else is getting on, because these bites are like, I'm really having to concentrate. As Chris has just said, oh, your float's dotted down, innit? Well, I'm glad I did, because some of these bites, it's just literally like an F1 bite. And I think it's when they're just sucking it, that's your bite, because one or two have been like past the top lip. So I think they're starting to feel comfortable down there with the feeding. So I mean, this were literally in. I've dropped about 8 pellets down and a few micros, hardly anything, and it went under as soon as it settled. Just as it settled, dink, little tap. I just knew it were a fish. Get this in, hopefully. I mean, I might have gone over a little bit with my estimations, because I don't like going over net limits and stuff. I can't remember what net limit is here. I can't remember if it's 50 or 60. Oh, look at that. He thought about coming up. You see how he came to the top one? I had me pull low. And as soon as he spied me net, he was off. And again, that was going to come up this time. He's thinking about it. Come on, sunshine. I need him over here because I can't land it this laddie side. Come on, son. Show your face. Oh, easy, Wilson, easy. Steady on, Wilson. Come on. Where are you? Oh, he's still lively as anything. Flapping his wings. No. Not his wings, his tail. Bloody wind. I thought I got stuck. It was just wind stopping me, pulling me landing net round. Right, he's coming. Let's get you. Come on, come to the top this time, son. There we go. As long as you can get the mouths there, you've got them. Unless they're mega determined. Yeah, top lip, so that's perfect. But it's right in the fatty bit. I won't be able to get that out with my fingers. There we go. Lovely. Well, and yet another one on this short line. Oh, that's just pulled. Oh, no, I thought it had pulled out. It's absolutely. How the heck did it get here that quick? I thought I'd lost it then, folks. It must have gone like an absolute lunatic towards me. I thought it had pulled out. Everything just went slack. Oh dear. Thought I'd lost it. It just looked like your float coming back, then it come back that quick. Well, that's the first I've never had that happen. It literally did look like the fish had shook the hook and your float come flying back, because it must have been about 8-9 metres out. Ridiculous, folks, ridiculous. Oh, what do? Do I have a look in that margin, or don't know? Because I keep getting bites here, but you still had a bit in him there, folks. He had a bit in him. Ringer's absolutely, he's done really well as ringer today. He's definitely not wanting to come in, is he? Come on, son. Get your head up. Oh, he did get his head up, but he's giving this time. He's giving this time. But we've got him, folks. Bloody brolly. Bloody brolly. Nice one. Yes. Come on, the caps. I don't know. I'll be honest, I've absolutely no idea I'm doing it much. I know ringer. I think ringer's probably got a few pound more than me. That can happen. Let's have a look how this settles. Yes, I'm going to have to replumb that because that's... I can just see the float, but it's not sat like it was. There we go. Well, I'm definitely going to replumb it because it just didn't look right. Ah, it's bloody skimmers. Do you know? Oh, bloody thing. That's what the bites had been missing. These little skim bobs, and if they've moved in, they could have definitely been churning the bottom up. So I'll get that replumbed up. I'm going to have a look at margin. Put a bit of bait down there. Have a quick look in the margin. Because there's definitely feeding fish where I am in front of me. But it's just not feeling quite right like it was earlier. Over and out. Folks, I best do because we're running out of light. Right. Oh, where's my gigs? Where's my, you know, there's that much bloody stuff when you organise something. Right, let me get my gigs. Right, today, peg 29, never fished it before. They've all fished it in summer twice, catching hundreds of pounds of fish. The main stamp of fish that's in there, there's F1s, there's skimmers and carp from a sort of £1 to £4, maybe £5, I think. That's all I've seen today anyway. And you saw what my plan was, margin at 3 foot, top 2 and 2, about 16 to 18 metres with the corn. I didn't want to go too far because you couldn't keep it accurate. I thought I'd get some on bomb and pellet or bomb and corn, or the method, and I only had the one fish. Never had a bite on method. I can't believe it. I actually think, from what I've seen and what I've heard, I think a little underarm with the method would have probably worked better. Margins, they've been catching on ground bait and maggot. I used pellet and corn, no joy. I had one indication, and I think that was a skimmer. I've mainly caught all my fish on top 2 and 2. It's in about 5 foot of water on soft pellet feeding, softened fours and micros. I'm sure it's completely different to that in the summer, but we are approaching winter, folks. It's changing. I can't see a bloody thing from there. Oh dearie me. Let's get window down. I'll turn the engine off because it's steaming up as well. Let's get some air, fresh air in. Right, so dead simple match. I've really enjoyed it. I've caught quite a few fish. And I haven't done too bad really. I've done better than I thought I did. So let's get through. We'll do the sections first. So your section winners, we've got Ringer opposite me with £52.3. I said he was catching. I didn't think there were much in us. Mighty Fisherman Graham Scott with from Peg 15, £45.3. So well done, Scotty. He's caught on corn. I don't know what Ringer's caught on. It'll be soft pellet, I would have thought, or 4mm pellet. Nigel Booth's caught on feeder and bomb with corn. So well done, Nigel. He's won his section with £40 8 ounce, and you've buggered off. And I'm going to spend your money in pub. Get in. And John Danby from Peg 23, £46.7. So you can see the weights compared with the 100s and 150s, 160s, 180s, way down. So just to show these guys can catch them. But it's been tough today. Right, your top 3 from Peg 29, £55 and 10 ounces is me. So what a set of mighty fishermen you lot are winning your sections, and what a mighty fisherman I am for winning, for coming third. Well done me, yay! Come on, monkey, yay! Right, in second place, Mr. Consistent. I've mentioned Bob Huntington loads of times. He can hold his own with anybody. May have matched this as at the Glebe, come second on his lake. So he's no mugging, Bob. He's caught on top 2 and 2. He says that was his best option there. And he's coming with £60 and 4 ounces from Peg 19. So well done, Bob. What a mighty fisherman you are. And in first place, underarm in the feeder on the top 2 and 2 line. And he said it were in seconds and going round. Towards the end, he says it was a bit too windy for him to hold the pole, and at the last hour or two he's caught prolifically, he says. And from Peg 20 with £62 15 ounces. When I say prolifically, I mean in the last hour or two. He said it was great. Is Mick Smith. So Mick Smith, you are this week's Old Boys mightiest fisherman. Well done, Mick. Chuff whale lad, and thanks for weighing in. And Kev the Paceman weighed in. Well done, Kev. So there you go. That lake, looking at the results, past results that the boys have done, is full of fish. I'm sure that is very entertaining. Shallow fishing, margin fishing in the summer. I can just tell with the weights that the guys caught earlier. Lovely pond, great fishery. Always look after us here. So give it a go, guys. Give it a go. Fantastic fishery, Lodge Farm Fisheries at Scrooby Top, I think it is. Yeah, that's right. So that's it for me. It's the Feeder Master Winter Pairs, me and Woody, our kid. On Sunday, he's drawing, I'm barred from drawing, so let's hope we get some nice pegs. Let's hope there's plenty. I don't really know which nice pegs there. Let's just hope there's some nice big skimmers in front of me. Yeah, that'll do. And some big perches, because they weigh a bit. So I'm really looking forward to that. Let's see if I've learnt anything from last year. And let's hope we have a few good results. See if I can get a bit of Woody's good form rubbing off on me. That's it. Don't know where we're going next week, so I hope you've enjoyed today's video. It's been pretty difficult filming in all this rain and miserable weather. It's getting dark at like, what is it, 4:25. Hope you can see me. And I shall see you on Sunday at Hallcroft Fisheries. So thanks for watching, folks. Don't forget, it is absolutely free to subscribe to my channel, isn't it, monkey? And if you click the notification bell, you will get all our videos as we upload them, and a thumbs up would be very, very nice. So until next time, I'm running out of light, folks. Take care, and don't forget, fish on.